Okay, class, this is your super pared down unit on Excel productivity. I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as I can so I don't waste your time and so you can get to work. So we have to be able to save this just like we did the Word document in our productivity folder. Your instructions are all in cell A1. I'm going to format that in just a minute so that you can read it. We're going to insert data, we're going to format data, and we're going to make a chart out of data. In my example, I'm going to talk about counting cars that I see out the window. You can count anything you want. I do want you to put your own data in here. You don't have to do this over 3 days, and you don't have to do this a half an hour at a time, but you do need to have 9 cells of data, okay? And we're going to add it up, and I want you to practice doing the formulas. So before we get into that data, I'm going to show you a really cool tool that you'll use frequently. It's called Merge and Center. I'm going to highlight all of these cells because I know that's how big my data is. I've done this a few times. And up here, this is Merge and Center. So that merges all of these cells into one kind of mega cell. I'm going to click this to left align the text so it looks like a paragraph. Now, I've already figured out what my data is, and I'm going to start plugging that into my cells. Every one of these is a cell. Okay, it's like a calculator. It holds any kind of data. It could be numbers, it could be letters, it could be a combination. Okay, so on Monday, I look out my window and I see 5 cars drive by. At 12, I look out my window again for half an hour. I see 7 cars drive by. And then at 8 o'clock, people are moving around a lot, and I see 15. On Tuesday, I do the same 3 shifts, and I see 10 cars in the morning. Oops, I tapped on my screen and deleted it accidentally. There we go. And then at noon, I see 12. And then at night, I see 27. Okay? And then on Wednesday, I see 7. I see 10. And then I see 24. Oops. And I'm just using arrow keys to navigate around. So now we have to be able to use the sum function. Well, Excel knows most people use the sum function frequently, so they've nicely included an auto sum button. And when you press that, if your data is really easy, like the data we have in this spreadsheet, it's going to be able to detect the information that's near it and find out what we most likely want to add up. In this case, it's absolutely correct. We want to add up what we saw on Monday, and I can just press enter and find the right answer. Now, sum works a couple of other ways. We can type it in manually by typing equals sum, and then open parentheses, select the first bit of data that we want to use, comma, next bit of data we want. We find the cell using arrow keys or using the mouse to click on it, put another comma in. Oops, now I've got 2, and now I use the arrow keys again, close my parentheses, and press enter. Now I've got Tuesday's data. Now a really cool thing you can do in Excel is you can press Control and D, and what that does is it copies the formula from the cell above into the cell below, but it uses data similarly. So when I press Control D, it's going to give me the total for row 9. Okay, and so you look at my formula here, it says C9, D9, and E9, and it gives me the total, the sum for those cells there. So now, oops. So now we're going to get totals for these times, and I'm going to, again, equal sum, open parentheses, and I'm going to use my arrow key to get up to cell C7. And I'm going to press the shift key and I'm going to hold it down while I highlight Tuesday and Wednesday. And I'm going to press enter. And that's going to close my parentheses for me and give me the total. Now I'm going to press Control C, and then I'm going to press and hold shift, press the right arrow to go over and highlight columns D and E. And now I'm going to press Control V. And that filled in my data on columns D and E. Now, we could also, we don't have to select in a range that is just a column or a row. We can also select a block of data. So just to give you how many cars there were 117 cars. I'm going to prove that to you here by selecting all of these, closing my parentheses and pressing enter, and that's my total for all of them. I'm going to delete that. The other thing, my touchpad is acting up. It's been a long day, kids, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do some formatting here. So we're going to select this column, and we're going to press Control and B to make it bold. And on this one, we're going to highlight these with yellow, and we're going to make the text red. And that's pretty ugly. So let's undo that. We're going to make these red, and then we'll make these bold for black on yellow and then red over there. Now, the formatting that I did there, it's not important that you do those colors. Just show me you can change colors and you can fill, okay? And then the last thing we're going to do is insert a chart. We have different tabs up here: Home, Insert, Formulas, Data, Review, and View, Help. Help is great in any of the Microsoft products. Don't worry about right now, but if you're ever curious, you can click over here and find things, okay? But for us, we're going to insert a chart. We're going to highlight the data we want in that chart. So I'm going to highlight all of this data. That's what I want to chart, okay? And I'm going to click on Recommended Charts and pick one that I like. If you know you need a column chart or a pie or a bar for a different class, then that's cool. You can use one of those that you know you want. For this one, I just wanted to show off the Recommended Charts function, and I've already picked out the one that I like, so I know that it's going to come up with something I like. And I'm going to choose this first one, day by time, okay? Press Insert Chart. It's going to take a second, and then it's going to bring this up. And I can just click and drag, close that up, and now this looks nice, okay? So now you've seen how to do this. I'm going to get rid of the formatted data, or actually I'm going to get rid of all of the numbers on here, and I'm just going to leave you with, actually let me undo that, show you another cool thing. I'm going to delete this chart, and now we've got all of this data over here that's filled in. I'm going to show you something on the home screen. You have this clear button over here. We can clear all, we can clear the formats if we want to keep the data, or we can clear everything. And this is the spreadsheet that I'm going to share with you. So I want to see, once again, I want to see you count something and fill in data. I want 9 cells worth of data, and then I want totals on the outsides, just like I did in the video. You can count something different, or you can use the same data I did, but show me that you can input data, you can format it, and you can make a chart out of it. Sound good? Okay, great. Can't wait to see your work. Have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Later.